Hey there! For every video game on YouTube, there seems to be a 10 minutes of useless information type video, except for Fortnite. So today, I'm fixing that. Here's 10 minutes of useless information about Fortnite. In total, Fortnite has released about 600 skins in the item store as of April 2021. 10% of these are legendary skins, 29% are epic, 29% are rare, and 16% are uncommon. Green rarity for those who don't know. The other 17% of skins is made up of special sets such as DC crossover skins, Dark Series skins, and anything that's really not labeled as a standard rarity skin. Before the standard damage trap was added to the game, there were a bunch of different types of traps that were specifically designed to be used on ceilings or floors, like the ceiling zapper and the wall zapper. Eventually though, at the start of chapter 1 season 2, all of these specialty traps got combined into the trap we all know and love, the damage trap. One type of trap that is usually forgotten about though is the zapper trap. This trap could be thrown onto opponents' walls instead of being placed, and was introduced in season X but was overshadowed by a lot of other overpowered items. The skin Arachne is a reference to the Arachne in ancient Greek mythology that was bested in a weaving contest by Athena. The damage trap has gone through a lot of changes since release, at some points in some patches doing 75 damage, sometimes 125, but most of the time Epic has kept it at the standard 150. The Maya skin from the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass was the first fully customizable skin in the game. Not only that, but you could also make up to 9,216,000 different combinations of her style options. Fortnite is currently running a comic book series with DC. In this series, Batman gets trapped inside the loop of the Fortnite world and is trying to find his way out. These stories are canon to the Batman universe, by the way, meaning that the Giddy Up and Peely skins are official parts of the DC universe now. I would really like to see those guys running around next to Superman and Aquaman in the next Justice League. At the end of Season 3, we got our first in-game event where at the end of every single game, meteors would fall from the sky, teasing the meteor crashing onto the island at the beginning of Season 4. In the Season 4 live event, the Visitor's rocket tried to blow up Tilted Towers, but rifted away at the last second. This attempt at killing Tilted was actually foreshadowing the eventual explosion of the volcano at the end of Season 8, turning Tilted Towers into its alternate variant, NeoTied. The first mythic item ever added to Fortnite was the Infinity Blade back in Season 7. The Infinity Blade mythic item is a reference to one of Epic Games' other best-selling games, known as Infinity Blade. Yes, they literally just copied the name. The ex-pro player Sam has one of the highest kill counts in a competitive tournament, securing 12 eliminations in one game. This record was set with the Infinity Blade, which at the time was extremely overpowered. The skin Kuno is basically just Jet from Valorant. As of the moment on patch 16.2, there are currently 25 weapons in Fortnite, including your trusty old pickaxe. Fortnite's initial announcement date was all the way back in 2011. I think it's safe to say though that the game announced in 2011 is nothing like the one that we still play today. Initially, Fortnite was going to be designed as a more realistic type game, with blood and gore particles being used for damage taken and deaths. Obviously, Epic never went through with this, eventually changing the game to a more cartoon animated type theme that we see in game today. The Guan Yuskin, I just completely butchered that pronunciation, I'm sorry, is a representation of a real historical Chinese military general who served under the Eastern Han Dynasty during the years of 160 AD all the way to 220 AD. Fortnite and many other Battle Royale games were all based off of a Japanese novel published in 1999 called Battle Royale, ironically. In this book, it's a bit disturbing if you think about it too much, so I suggest you don't. A group of people are dropped onto an island to fight to the death until there's only one victor remaining, which, as we all know, is the entire premises of the game Fortnite Battle Royale. More people play Fortnite than watch Netflix. In 2017, when the Battle Royale mode of Fortnite was initially released, Epic Games sued a 14-year-old kid who was caught cheating in-game. This really set the precedent for the future on how hard Epic deals with cheaters. In 2019, Epic Games made about $4 billion from people buying skins, battle passes, and different in-game items in Fortnite. That is a very large sum of money. If you are enjoying the video so far, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing, as this video has taken me a while to make, but now you can get back to your useless information about Fortnite. Sorry for the interruption. Right as the pandemic was starting back in April 2020, players logged a total of 3.2 billion hours in Fortnite Battle Royale. That is equivalent to about 133 million days, or 4.4 million months, or to put into better perspective, about 370,000 years. At the end of every season in Fortnite, Epic Games employees get a special pin to wear as a memento of sorts, to remind them of all the work that they put into creating an amazing season. Everyone probably knows this by now, but the Battle Royale mode of Fortnite was created as an afterthought of the developers. The core mode of Fortnite was supposed to be save the world, but obviously that's not how things ended up happening. In Chapter 1, Season 6, Fortnite briefly added in a glider redeploy test in every game mode. This meant that if you were falling off a structure in solos, duos, or squads, you would be able to redeploy your glider and not take fall damage. Initially, both modes of Fortnite were not free to play, and you would have to actually buy a copy of Fortnite just to play the Battle Royale mode. This was quickly changed after release though, so that you only had to pay to play Save the World. Also, don't worry about the people who initially bought Fortnite when it first came out. They got a full refund and were still able to play the Battle Royale for free. The Travis Scott concert live event in Fortnite had more than 27 million people watching it at once. Epic Games is currently valued at $28.7 billion. The skin Glimmer is a reference to Elsa from the Disney movie Frozen. I don't even know if this should be classified as a reference, because it's basically just a copy. Back in Chapter 1, Season 1, you could shoot your teammates in duos or squads and actually deal damage to them. Friendly fire was quickly turned off though at the start of Season 2 due to the fact that too many people were trolling their teammates or even just accidentally killing their friends.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I killed my teammate. Oh my god.
Wukong is a representation of the Chinese mythological god Wukong. Yes, Fortnite literally just copied his name, who is seen as a trickster god that can transform into different shapes and animals. The Heyman skin is a reference to the Batman villain Scarecrow. Hollowhead is a reference to the myth of the Headless Horseman. There are a bunch of skins in Fortnite that are created by community members. One example is the Isabelle skin, which was made by the Fortnite artist Denny. The Rogue Agent skin from one of the first starter packs in Fortnite was heavily inspired by Master Chief from Halo. Little did we know that we would eventually get an official Halo crossover in Fortnite. The actress for Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, actually plays Fortnite, and her favorite skin is the Bushranger skin. And recently, she got her own Fortnite locker in the item store. The first LTM released in Fortnite was the original 50v50 mode. This mode was super fun to play back in Season 1, as it was just a boatload of chaos with no real rules set in place other than killing the enemy team, and since friendly fire was still enabled, sometimes killing your own team. There weren't any extra lives or respawns in the original mode, rather it was just an all-out war to see which team had what it took to win the 50 versus 50 fight. Reflex was initially only available through buying an Nvidia graphics card, but later, to everyone's surprise, he was added to the item shop for anyone to purchase. At the end of every single FNCS season, a special FNCS Champions pickaxe is given to the winning team in each region. You can see the total amount of levels you've gotten over the course of every season in Fortnite by looking at your account level in the career tab. A lot of you may already know this, but the battle pass and level system used to be separate back on the original map. This meant that to get your battle pass to tier 100, you would need to do specific challenges and quests instead of just playing games to get XP. The Black Knight's description says that he is the odious scourge of Wailing Woods, but seeing as Wailing Woods is no longer in the game, he is unfortunately the scourge of nothing. In Chapter 1, Season 2, the first battle pass we ever got had only 70 tiers instead of the typical 100 that we now get today. The skin Shogun is a reference to ancient Japanese military leaders that would command vast armies. Not only that, but in English, the Japanese phrase shogun is translated to execution. There are a ton of subplots in the Fortnite lore that are actually being developed every single update week throughout the Fortnite map. If you want a good spot to stay updated on all this lore, check out PlayStation Grenade's channel. He's really good at this stuff and it's super helpful and fun to watch. No, I'm not sponsored or affiliated with him in any way, just want to help you guys out. The Foundation is voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The AIM skin from Season 6 had a green style variant that was never released. Mini Shields got introduced to Fortnite all the way back at the start of Chapter 1 Season 2 on December 19th, 2017. Initially though, players could carry mini shields in stacks of up to 10 instead of only 6. This was quickly nerfed though due to players infinitely spamming shields during fights, making games last and fights much longer. When equipping a minigun from your inventory, the whole gun unfolds from a tiny metal rectangle that fits on your leg. All the stages it goes through when unfolding are shown on a loading screen. There are actually Icon series loading screens. These loading screens are part of the Travis Scott set and were gifted to anyone who attended the Travis Scott concert in-game. That, my friends, is 10 minutes of useless information about Fortnite. Now, this video was heavily inspired by Outside Joke. He is a League of Legends YouTuber, so probably none of you guys watch that League stuff, but if you ever get into it, make sure you go check out his channel. It's a really cool video concept idea, and I saw that no one had done anything about it for Fortnite, so I was like, hey, let's get some 10 minutes of useless information for Fortnite, so that's what I did. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. Also, consider popping in code Gummy in the Fortnite item store, as that would also be amazing. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.